Hey guys, this is James Erickson bringing you some more basic tips for Super Smash Bros. For Wii U and 3DS. In this episode we are going to be taking a look at Bowser. Bowser has been a huge part of the Mario franchise and he makes an appearance in almost every single Mario game. One thing has held true for him, he's big, heavy, and usually packs a solid punch. Bowser may be my favorite Mario character, and honestly, I think it's because he just looks wicked awesome. I mean, come on, he's like a punk, dragon, turtle, villain creature. Anyway, let's briefly note that Bowser has had a bad rap for being clunky and slow and lax in combos. Zero, a Super Smash champion, says,
he gets juggled by every top tier, and he gets trashed by grabs, which is the meta game right now. You get grab, you get trash. I can say Bowser's one of the worst characters in the game.
Though I love Bowser, and I want to fight to show his usefulness, unfortunately, Zero does make some strong points. With that said, it is super important to always remember that it is the skill of the player that seems to take precedence. And because of my personal favorite toward Bowser as a Mario character, I've made it a challenge for myself to be the best I can be with the King of Koopas. Let's start out with approach options. If you've played Bowser, you know that these options are limited. One way I like to approach is a short hop to Fire Breath. Or if you see your opponent rushing fast, I start out with a Fire Breath. This move can be useful for keeping space between you and your opponent and give them some damage. You can also change the direction of the flames by pressing up on the joystick, or down. This is very effective when your opponent is trying to jump out of the fire, or if you want to cover more area. If you manage to grab your opponent, this will give you an opportunity for some short combos. When you grab your opponent at low damage, throw them up, then perform an up tilt. If they're around 20 damage, throw them up, jump, and then perform neutral air. If they're around 40 damage, throw them up, jump, and perform an up air. Depending on what character your opponent uses, the damage and knockback may have different results. If you are able to successfully spot dodge an opponent's attack, quickly use your up special or your side special. These two moves are executed with very little lag, so you are most likely to go through with them. Let's talk about Bowser's down special. We all have seen this move easily escaped quite often, or have been tempted ourselves to use this move at an inappropriate time. Using this attack at the appropriate time can be difficult, so be careful to read your opponent well. What some do not remember as often is that starting your down special on the ground has much less lag than starting it in the air. In fact, if you get yourself in a position right next to your opponent, you can knock them back and come down on them with great force. At the first hit, they won't be able to dodge the next one. A much faster aerial attack than Bowser's down special is his down air. This attack, when used correctly, can also surprise your opponents and create some good knockback or even spacing. Just like Bowser's other moves, this one needs to be used with caution. Remember to read your opponent, observe their good and bad habits, and use them to your advantage. This is important for every character, but I stress it more for Bowser because of his lack in options. For those of you who are looking for ways to manage this character, I hope these basic tips have been helpful. I haven't covered everything about Bowser, but I thought that these tips were very important. If you want to see how I myself play Bowser, subscribe and get ready for the battle between my King Koopa and the character my brother is covering, Rob. Thank you so much for watching. Let us know what you think about our tips, or even Bowser himself, in the comments. And if you want to play some Smash with my brother and I, come follow us at Erickson Gaming on Twitch. We would love to have you. Also, check out our impressions on the new DLC, Corn and Bayonetta, in the description.
Just a couple gals putting it down.
And with that, I will see you later.
No, please.
That was a good one. That was great. That was fantastic.